Just do the deal!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back at the all-new Devon Nissan, 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal!
And while we're at it, Steve, if Steve can't get you approved during this event, who can?
Nobody can!
Now, Steve, I got to tell you, we have fast-forwarded from the month of October into November, and I got to tell you, the month of October was absolutely spectacular. As a matter of fact, when I arrived here today, you were sharing with me off camera, Greg, no matter where I was, if I went to a party, if I went to a restaurant, if I saw somebody in the showroom, they were all talking about your incredible offer that you had in the month of October. It was amazing.
I'm going to tell you something, and thank you for helping me come up with that idea. And, you know, we were talking about it, and I said, we couldn't get to all the customers. And again, I want to just start off by thanking everybody out there. We had our biggest month at Devon Nissan in the month of October. The very best month, the very biggest month. And again, it's all thanks to you folks in the Devon area, Coatesville,
Allentown,
Limerick, Pottstown, all the way up to Reading, Lehigh Valley, and then we go right into Jersey. And again, I can't believe people drive from Princeton,
Trenton. I know you
Trenton, Camden, my great town of Millville.
And Vineland. You like those folks too?
I love Vineland too, okay? And people are coming in from all over. Delaware, Maryland. I had somebody in from Baltimore, okay? Baltimore.
They like the idea of not making a payment for a year, right?
Well, not only that, the big thing was they couldn't get anybody to get them approved.
Whoa!
In Baltimore, big city, right? I'm going, you drove all the way from Baltimore, 2 hours to come out here, and nobody can get them approved. And again, you know, our slogan here all through both of the stores that I have, our slogan is everybody rides.
Did you get them approved, by the way, Steve, from Baltimore?
Oh, we had to. The gentleman, him and his wife made it perfectly clear. If I'm driving from Baltimore to here, I better go home in a car.
All right.
And they put me to the test. It took me about 3.5 hours, but those folks went out in the car, I'm going to tell you.
So, Steve, we are now into November. And you mentioned a couple of things. Number one, the program with no payments, because you're making them until a year, 2020, was strong. But there was also a lot of people that you said you couldn't get to because it was so busy.
It was so busy. So now what we're going to do, we're going to extend it.
Extend it?
We're going to extend it for 3 more days. So what is this, Thursday, Friday?
Thursday, 36 hours.
36 hours of power. You're going to come in, and not only does everybody ride, okay, we're going to get you approved, which should be the biggest reason why anybody would come in. The second reason is trade amnesty. We're going to pay off your trade no matter what you owe. So we got trade amnesty, credit amnesty. We're going to make your payments. And I say, us, as a team, we're going to make those payments for you until 2021. It wasn't good enough that we did 2020.
That's over a year.
That's over a year. So now watch this one. You're not making any payments this Christmas.
No, you're not.
You're not.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Spring break, right? All the kids come home from school. It's March. Ooh, the snow's starting to go away. No payment.
Hey.
You ain't out of school in June. Summer vacation. No payment.
I'm loving it.
Oh, Labor Day, going back to school. School clothes, pencils, boxes, whatever, lunch boxes, everything that everybody buys. My kids are like, you know, I don't even want to get into it. All right? I haven't bought pencil boxes in many, many years. So all the stuff that you buy in September, nothing. Thanksgiving next year, not a payment.
That's the second Thanksgiving.
So now you're sitting here and going, honey, last Christmas we didn't make any car payments. We still don't have a payment. It's now December 2020, and we're still not making a payment.
Unbelievable.
We're not going to make payments till after Christmas. 2021 is when you're going to have your first payment due on the car that you purchased from us this next 3 days.
Steve, what do you say to that offer?
Just do the deal, Philly. Yeah, baby, let's go. It's going to be a November to remember at the all-new Devon Nissan. It's 3 days and 3 days only. We're going to be making your payments till 2021. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. Your choice, Pathfinders, Maximas, up to $7,000 back. And Sentras, up to $5,000 back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
You gotta love it, Steve. Just do the deal.
Just do the deal. And remember, we're also going to pay off your trade no matter what you owe. And then we're going to get into some offers that I'm going to explain to you. So stay tuned. Do not move. Don't get off that couch, easy chair, wherever you are in your house, wherever you're watching the TV. Stay right there because I got some offers coming up that you're going to say, honey, we're going in your pajamas. All right? Keep your pajamas on. Grab your slippers. Get in the car. We're going there on the way. We got to get there quick.
It's all right here at the all-new Devon Nissan, 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon. Nick, come on over here. Come on over here. You're standing over here. What's going on? What's going on?
Well, guys, listen. I got customers here. I'm lost with them, okay? We're $17,000 flipped. I don't know what to do at this point. Got a low FICO score, and we're trying to get into a new 2019 Murano. Take a look at that.
That's tough. 17,000.
Holy smokes. He's right. Holy smokes. 17,000 upside down for what he owes on his car. Boy, he paid a lot for that car the last time around. Car 17,000 upside down. Well, I'll tell you what I got on this. I know you're going to say, because first of all, this is Nick. Just started with us. Came from another store. Successful salesperson. I want everybody to know him getting up here. Make sure you ask for him when you come in, because watch this.
He's not afraid of tough situations, because this is tough. This is tough.
Most dealerships you go to, what happens? As soon as you sit with the salesperson says, "Oh my God, you're 17,000 upside down."
He say, "See you later." Right?
What'd you do in your last dealership? Show them the door.
Yep.
All right, but do it very nicely. Hey, folks, thanks for coming in. If we come up with anything, I'll give you a call. And they don't even have their number. And they go, "Oh, by the way, do you need my number to call me?" Okay, they're out of there. He at least had enough gumption to come up here and say, "Steve, can you help me?" And he's brand new, so he don't know what I got in store for him. But you couldn't hit it at a better time. Watch this. They're looking for a big sport utility with a V6. I got the vehicle, a Murano.
Hey, that's what he's mentioned. Yeah.
Okay, I got a Murano. Now what we're going to do is I've got $10,000 in dealer cash money and discounts in my pocket.
What did you say, Steve?
I got $10,000.
I don't think they heard you. How much, Steve?
$10,000. I got 10,000 reasons why you should come down here right now.
Cash back.
It's cash in your pocket. Now watch. Here's what I say you can do. You have $17,000 upside down. We take 10. Now you're only what? 7,000? Yeah. Now watch this. I take 5 and put 5 more toward the trade. Hey. Now you're only 2,000. We're going to get the bank to make an exception to finance $2,000 more than they're already doing on the car that we're trying to sell them. So now, what do we have? I got a car deal. Yeah. All right. Now, if we can just get the tax money out of the folks, now we really got a car deal.
You're right.
So congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. Thank them for coming in and let them know that they're going to be driving home in a brand new 2019 Murano.
Wow.
Now I got to tell you, Nick, when you showed this to Steve, I said there's no way Steve's going to see a car deal here. I mean, every once in a while there's just a situation I don't think it can get done. Yeah. That was one of them. What do you think of the way this guy operates here at the all-new Devon Nissan?
Man, I love it. He gets it done, just like he says. Just do the deal, right?
You've been doing this long enough, Nick, and you know this, and I'm not prompting you and putting words in your mouth, but you know that if we sit and get all the facts and we do a proper interview with a client, what can you do? What can you come up with? Then we get what they owe in their trade. We then try to trade value of the vehicle. If we have to trade it up a little bit and put more money on it, we're trying to make car deals. I'm trying to sell cars, okay? We'll worry about how much we make later, okay? A lot of times you go into stores, they want to see what they're going to make first. The salesman comes in and goes, "Hey, boss, how much am I making?" We ain't even sold a car yet, and you're worried about what you made. It's a true
That's
story.
not good.
That's not good. First of all, let's look out for the client. The second person, number 2, is the bank. We got to look out for our banks. Bank has got to make sure that the deal makes sense to them, okay? We got a customer here that's got below a 500 FICO score. They're 460, 470 FICO. We'll get this deal done now because I've got $10,000 in cash down for these folks.
Everybody wins with that deal.
Everybody wins. The bank looks at it and goes, they've got 10,000 reasons why they're going to buy that deal now.
For sure.
Okay, so they're going to give you a hard look at that deal. And it ain't going to be one bank, and it ain't going to be 2 banks. It's probably going to be a half dozen banks. Now we're going to be able to pick and choose the best payment for that client. Now you go back to the desk and you tell them, "Listen, folks, here's what I got for you," instead of, "Hey, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you after. Go get your income tax check. Let's wait for your income tax check coming in March." Okay? We've got a car deal. So, again, folks, come on in. These are the kind of deals we do every day here at Devon Nissan. Ask for Nick. Come in and ask for him. I guarantee He'll put the deal down the road for you. And like I said, you know my slogan, everybody rides. And I just do the deal.
And by the way, Nick, just to make sure you've really become acclimated to what happens here at the all-new Devon Nissan, if this guy, Steve, can't get you approved during this event, then who can?
Nobody can.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's going to be a November to remember at the all-new Devon Nissan. It's 3 days and 3 days only. We're going to be making your payments till 2021. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. Your choice, Pathfinders, Maximas, up to $7,000 back. And Sentras, up to $5,000 back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Steve, I got it. You didn't tell me $10,000, up to $10,000 cash back on a Murano. Are you kidding?
You heard it here first. We got 10,000 reasons why you should get down here within the next 72 hours. And don't wait until Saturday. This sale starts
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, technically,
Yeah,
okay? Wednesday night. You'll probably see the commercial by the time it hits you Thursday morning.
You better be here. $10,000 cash back.
I get here, don't wait, because I'm telling you, these cars are limited because it's 19s. We've been selling 19. I don't like to refer to them as leftovers, but, you know, we're going into the 20s. So these are the end of the model year runs. And we've got plenty now, but by the time you get here on Saturday, so try to get here early. You can get our attention. Saturday's going to be a madhouse. Let's spend some time. Come on down. Let's take care of your trade. But listen, $10,000. This is the biggest rebates and discounts that I've seen on any car in the other years I've been doing business. Nissan is really, really coming to the plate this time.
And don't forget, in addition to the Doorbuster Special, you could take your choice of the Doorbuster Special that we mentioned, or the program that everybody loves, where Steve will make your payment until 2021 right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. But remember, if you say, what is the catch? It is Thursday. It is Friday. It is through the close of business Saturday. Now, this offer was so popular, Steve, as you alluded to earlier, that last time you could not get to everybody because the showroom was that crowded. Now you factor in that you have the option to choose that, or you could take up to $10,000 cash back. Steve, I don't think you have enough chairs in the showroom, even if you pull the cars out of here, to accommodate everybody. This is huge, big time, big time.
Hey, if it was me, I come in, I know I got $10,000, okay? I'd say, Steve, listen to me. I got $10,000. You're giving me $10,000. Can I put 5 on the car?
Hey.
Can I put 5 in my pocket? Because guess what's...
You can do that, right?
Yeah, guess what's another month and a half away?
It would be the holidays.
Yeah, it would be Santa Claus. And let's face it, does that become expensive?
Just a little, just a little.
You folks out there, I'm sure you all got children, you got friends, you got relatives, you're buying gifts. It becomes a very expensive holiday. How about if I told you the holiday's on Steve? All right?
The payments, the holiday, you take your choice. Take your choice.
No payments till 21. $10,000 in cash. Hey, listen, you can take the 10 grand in cash, put that in your pocket, and finance the whole car. I particularly don't care how you do it. It's up to you. It's your decision. It's your money. Or you can put it towards the car that you come in that you might want to pay off that old trade. You know what I mean? Use it for what we call the negative equity. Or if you don't have that, put the money in your pocket. Or you might want to put 5 towards the car, get your low monthly payment, and put the other 5 in your pocket. I don't care how you do it. It's your $10,000.
Steve, I got to tell you, at the end of this event, Thursday, Friday, through the close of business Saturday, your pockets are going to be empty, taking care of all these car payments, and up to $10,000 cash back on a brand new Murano. Come on over here, Damon. You're standing around. He looks feisty. Is this guy feisty, Steve? He looks feisty.
He wants to do car deals.
You want to do car deal?
Absolutely.
He wants to sell cars.
So what can we do for you?
So
Go ahead.
Steve, I mean, I'm telling you, I got this customer who loves the Maxima. I mean, he's in love with it. Yeah. But they can't afford it until they get their income tax in March. Is there anything we can do for them at all?
All right. Well, you got a credit score of 537. Let's call it 540. And they want the Maxima. And what they're telling you is they want to get a payment down to a certain amount.
Absolutely.
So they want to use their income tax check in February-ish, right when it comes in. Mm-hmm. Well, how about if I told you this? And the folks haven't heard this yet, but watch this. How about if I told you I had $7,000, is it?
$7,000?
On the Maxima? I believe it was. $7,000. How about if I told you their income tax check's probably $3,000 to $4,000? I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it's probably right around there like everybody else. How about if I give them another $3,000 or $4,000? They can take the $7,000, put $3,500 down, put $3,500 in their pocket for Christmas. They still got the low monthly payment, and guess what else they got?
What's that?
They got their income tax check they can put in their pocket in February.
Oh, man.
So they walk out of here in November with $3,500 towards the car, get the low monthly payment, and their income tax check in their pocket in February. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think you can go back and explain that? And do you
Can
think
I explain it? I think they'll be ecstatic.
You think they'll be doing a dance?
I'm telling you.
go do your deal?
Steve, do you smell a car deal?
Smell a car deal there.
Damon, do you smell a car deal?
I smell it already.
And by the way, Damon, I know you're one of the newer guys here. What does Steve like to say here at the all-new Devon Nissan, especially when you're talking about $7,000 cash back on a Maxima? What's he say?
Just do the deal.
Not bad. Look at that. He's stretching it out.
Watch this, though. He's got a ways to go. Just do the deal, Philly. Yeah, baby. Let's go. It's going to be a November to remember at the all-new Devon Nissan. It's 3 days and 3 days only. We're going to be making your payments till 2021. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. Your choice, Pathfinders, Maximas, up to $7,000 back. And Sentras, up to $5,000 back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Here's a guy that loves to see people ride. He gets excited. Steve, he likes to hit that gong. He likes to hit it.
I do.
Dave.
Dealing Dave.
Knows Dave is dealing Dave.
He's a Philly favorite.
He's a Philly favorite. You're exactly right.
They might like him as much as they like to do Philly's manager almost.
Hey, listen. You got to know Yankee manager.
Yeah, I know you like that, being a New York.
Being a New York guy.
Yeah.
He is a champion.
Hey.
He's won a few World Series.
He sure has. He's got a lot of charisma with him too.
Well, hey, I'm glad you guys called me over here because, I love it when you talk to your guests out there, Steve. Well, I have a guest right now with us, and she wants this Nissan Sentra really bad, and she's listening to you. And I just want to know, what can you tell me that I could do for her?
Let me look at your deal first and see what they're requiring here. Whoa.
Whoa.
I know you're looking for me to say this is probably one of the first times I don't have anything, but I'm gonna prove you wrong on this one. We got
I
something.
see some rough things there.
Okay, I see that she'll take a Sentra, so she just wants nice transportation, automatic power windows, power locks. We could probably get her into an SV, which is a little upgrade from the basic S. And I see you got a bank call here. 2 banks that will dance with her.
Right, she's just hearing you speak in the showroom, and she's like, how can I take advantage of that? I'm like, well, I'm glad that you're here.
Here's what you got. You got one bank that wants $2,500 cash down, and it shows me with 0. She doesn't have any money. We got to pay her taxes. Yeah. We got to put $2,500 down.
Yes.
Well, watch what I got. Here's what I'm going to do, Dave. And tell her, we do this deal. I need her to bring me 2 to 3 customers. I need 2 to 3 referrals for me putting her in this car for Christmas.
Can you sell it, Dave?
Oh, without a doubt.
Because I seen the car she drove into. Yeah. That ain't making it back out. Yeah. I will bet you that car will be a permanent fixture at Devon Nissan for the next couple of years. That car is, she needs to get those 2 little babies she came in with and get those 2 babies and herself in a brand new car. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give her $5,000.
Huh?
Wow. I'm going to give her $5,000 Christmas cash. She's going to need at least $2,500 down on one deal and $3,500 on the other. But the $3,500 down, she got a little better call, a little better interest rate. Her payment's going to be a little less, but it's going to be her decision, not ours. Okay. Just explain to her you got $5,000. She can put $25 down, put $25 in her pocket. She can put $35 down, put $15 in her pocket. But either way, I'm putting the down payment down for her, and she's getting out of here in a car.
Oh, she'll love that. She'll love that. You're a genius. She'll love that.
Folks, they're getting much smarter than Steve. Yeah. If you don't buy a car, just come down and see me because some of that genius may rub off on you.
Thank you. That's a great
Dave, that's amazing, that $5,000, the cash.
It is, and customers love it. Look, I'm going to give her both of the options that Steve just told me and let her make her decision on her own.
And by the way, while I've got you here, you're here every day, right?
Every day.
Now, one of the things that Steve always talks about, and I'm just going to ask you from a different perspective. He always talks about if you're on the showroom floor and you don't like the deal that you get, just come in and ask for Steve. Is he really still on the showroom floor all the time still?
All the time, and I hate to admit it, but he's here all the time, and you know how it is.
Most of my bosses would like to see me here a little less.
Would that be true, Dave?
Well, he's here
Now
all
be
the time.
careful.
He's here all the time, folks. So come in and ask for him. He's glad to meet you. He loves everybody that comes in, and that wakes him up every day. So come in and ask for him.
And one more thing, Deal and Dave. Did you hear what Steve was talking about a few minutes ago? That the offer that everybody absolutely loved in October has been extended 3 more days and 3 more days only. But this time, Steve is going to make your payment for a little bit over a year until 2021. Deal and Dave, what do you think of that? Is that going to put some people down the road?
Without a doubt, because it was very successful last time, and hey, it's a great opportunity. Please take advantage of it. Don't let it slip out your hands. It's a real deal.
Hey, folks out there, what do you think? And I need everybody to give me a big clap on this one, huh? How about Dave buying a car and not having my payments 2021? So we get Dave and his family in a nice car for the holidays.
Hey, we use a car, man. I got a big family, so.
You got a big family?
Of course I do. So, guys, come on in and meet all of us.
Help us all out. Right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. Deal and Dave, thank you. And by the way, here at the all-new Devon Nissan, what does Steve love to say when you come here?
Just do the deal.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's going to be a November to remember at the all-new Devon Nissan. It's 3 days and 3 days only. We're going to be making your payments till 2021. Remember, up to $10,000 cash back on Murano. Your choice, Pathfinders, Maximas, up to $7,000 back. And Sentras, up to $5,000 back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Your staff really cares about the customers that come in front of them. They really are more interested, more than anything else, about getting them into a vehicle. Whether the best opportunity for them is the no payment until 2021, or maybe the best opportunity for a customer is up to $10,000 cash back. They really put, their opinion aside and worry about the customer. That's number one to all of your team, isn't it? Just like you do.
Well, think about this a moment, and this is what I constantly preach and drill into everybody. Without you, the customer, I don't care if you're working at the mall, I don't care if you're working in a restaurant, I don't care where you're working, without you, the customer, spending your hard-earned cash with us, we're nothing. So we've got to put you first, and everything else goes second. We don't worry about ourselves. If we worry about you and you purchase a car, everything else will take care of itself. We have to worry about you. We have to care about the people that come in here. We have to take care of you. And listen, everybody's wants and needs are different. Okay? There's some customers that need a little bit more, and there's customers that want a little bit more. But we have to satisfy them at every single level. It's a competitive market out there, and I need you to come to Devon. I need you to come buy a car. And again, there's a reason why we sold, again, I keep saying this, over 11,000 automobiles.
And it's not by mistake you do that.
And that was in a six and a half year period. We sold over 11,000 automobiles in that Philly market. And we're continuing on the march. And what I'm really, really, really liking right now is that after 2.5 to 3, it's 3 years, in fact, right now.
Wow, November.
November, yeah. This is when we opened up. We opened up Halloween 2016. The Nissan store. I still had the Chevy store. And I still got the used car auto outlet. But I'm going to tell you, we're trying, we're scratching, we're clawing our way to the top of the rankings in a 12-person district. There's 12 dealerships in my district.
That's a lot of competition.
That's a lot of competition. These guys have been around a long time. They're good dealers. They work hard. I've got to work a little bit harder. I've got to get up to be number one, and I'm not going to do it without you, the people, and these offers that I'm giving. These are better offers. Go in and ask any Nissan store that you walk into, and when you sit there and mention, okay, that's a great deal. Oh, by the way, can you make my payments to 2021? Watch how quick that conversation ends.
They're going to probably show you the front door.
Or I got a $17,000. I owe the bank $17,000 on a car worth $0. okay? Or I got a car that's $25,000, it's worth $8, I owe $25,000, it's 17 grand upside down. That's the first time they walk you to the door and say, thank you for coming in.
Steve, how is it that somebody that is upside down like that, or somebody that has a tough situation, they go to another dealership, they're shown the door? Why is it that, number one, you want to talk to those people? You don't, even if they've been to 4 or 5 other dealerships and they've all said the same thing, nobody can help you, I can't help you, but then they come here, you still want to see them. Why? Why is it different here? What do you do different?
Well, watch this. I've said this 100 times. You people that have been watching this show, and I get a lot of people. I have a lady just this morning pulled me over and said, Steve, I've been watching you for 3 years.
She was begging for a hug.
Yeah, she was begging for a hug. I gave her a hug. But she was watching the show. And here's what happens. Again, in helping these folks, hey, listen, I'm going to do the best I can to help everybody. Watch what happens. I like safety in numbers. 70% of the people in the general market of Philadelphia and the metro, and that's spanning all the way out, Allentown,
Shore,
Dillon beaches, Camden, Trenton, blah, 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 so on and so forth. 72% of the people out there have less than a 600 FICO score. Most dealers are out there quoting $99 payments, $199. Hey, I do too. But that's for a 740 or a 750 FICO. Most of you folks know that, first of all, they're asking for $3,000 or $4,000 down. You know you don't have that. And you don't have a 740, 750 FICO score. But everybody's fighting for that 30% of that customer. I don't even... Do I enjoy the customer? Yes, please don't take this wrong. I'm not saying I still do my share of, especially being in Devon, with high FICO scores. We got Coatesville, Limerick, all up and down 42, King of Prussia, Norristown.
Very affluent areas.
Right. Plymouth Meeting, Conshohocken, all within 10, 15, 20 minutes of this store. Okay, very affluent areas. But I'd rather fish in a pond with 70% of the fish than fish in a pond when there's only 30%. And all these people are fishing around this pond when you don't have a lot of people that are fishing in that pond with me saying that, hey, I want you to come in. I want you to be buried in your trade. I want to give you cash back. I want to do what I can to make your low monthly payment. I need you in a brand new or pre-owned car from Devon Nissan. I want to see my sticker on the backs of all these cars between here and Philadelphia and all around the surrounding areas. I love it when somebody walks out that was a 460, a 420, a 450, whatever the FICO score is, and you drove out in a car and we're out there taking pictures, putting them on Facebook, and you're just loving life because nobody else would even sit and entertain the fact that an hour or two later, you're driving out in a brand new automobile.
And it's that easy and it's that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a November you are going to want to remember right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. If you're just joining us, listen closely to this. Steve, between now and the close of business Saturday, 3 more days. If you missed it in October and say, oh, I missed it, I wanted it. Now is the time to get here to the all-new Devon Nissan between now and the close of business Saturday. Steve is making your payment till 2021. Steve, what do you say to that deal?
Just do the deal. And remember, everybody rides at Devon Nissan.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to that offer, if you're looking for some extra cash back to help you get out of a trade you're upside down in, or have some extra cash for the holidays, up to $10,000 cash back on a Murano. Steve, what do you say to that one?
$10,000 on a Murano. Here's what we forgot. $7,000 on Maximas. $7,000 on Pathfinders. So I got 10, 7, 7. Same offer applies. Take the cash. Put half in your pocket. Put it all in your pocket. Put it towards your car payment. Put it anywhere you want. Payments not till 2021. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. We got it all. Come on down. It's a buffet. Pick which way you want to go. I don't care. Take the steak. Take the shrimp. Take the lobster. Any way you want it. Take it. Put it on your plate. Take it home and let's buy a car because this is it. 3 days. 72 hours of power.
And Steve, by the way, during this event, not only are you just doing the deal, but if you can't get them approved and down the road, who is?
I dare anybody in Philadelphia. I'll approve them all. Everybody rides.